Okay, spaceship, engage hyperwarp interplanetary drive. Go, 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 go! Wow! And we're home! Wait, no we're not. This isn't the right place. What happened? Something malfunctioned. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Whoa, that was crazy. I think the ship crashed. Yeah, okay, so it's embedded up in that wall. I thought we were headed back through the Alpha Valley, but it seems like instead we've ended up here. I guess the only thing we can say is, welcome to Super Hostile Online #1. Crazy multi-dimensional stuff. Somehow we've crash landed here and all my items have changed. We just got here, but somehow I've already spent hours grinding out experience and getting some basic items. Oh look, my suit of armor is still intact. Okay, looking nice and spiffy, but I don't know if it's really gonna go with that more medieval looking armor I have underneath. So let's do this skin customization thing I suddenly have. I thought I was in beta 1.7.3. Apparently not. Done, done. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Okay, on. What was I, was those the ones I was wearing? I'm not sure. Good enough. Golden leggings, protection 2, unbreaking 2. Golden helmet, protection 2. Not too shabby. We are in patch, release version 1.9.4. Crash land your spaceship in Valgard City, uses 35 levels. Well, I just happen to have exactly 35 levels, as if I spent hours getting to that point. Click. Yes, man pants. Yes, I made the text very small because it was a bit spammy. I think I might make it a bit bigger because, oh, everybody saw that. That's funny. It was kind of filling half the screen. So I think now I can use this, huh? Boink. So I've got a one-way teleporter. This is my own personal plot of land that I can build a house that Vechs made for me. I don't have a pickaxe. I don't have any chests, but I do have some gold stored up in my ender chest, so maybe we should go do some shopping. Alright, so when you first log in to Super Hostile Online, you go to a little starter area that explains the server to you, but once you leave there, you end up here. This is the spawning point. This is Valgard City. It has a lot of player housing, and it also has some places where you can buy stuff. The server runs on an economy of experience and gold, which you get from killing monsters. And the thing I really like about playing here is that you are constantly under threat of starvation. Even in the player housing town, right now, if I don't have food, I will die, which I like. So you can see some buildings all around. Like this right over here is a guild hall. There are guilds. So right now, these are the people online. It's pretty late, so there's not that many online right now, but there's a Chaotic Guild, the Cheese Guild, Laughing Coffin, Solar Flare, Team Rocket, Nightmare. I guess they can pick their own colors. Okay, so my house that I just bought with 35 levels, that I fought for over several hours, is off in that direction. There's some new townhouses in that direction. If you want to play here and you want to have somewhere to store your stuff, I think that's the only option right now, because the other housing is all sold, but don't worry, this server is always changing. In fact, it's changed a lot in the last week since I started playing. If you want to get access, you have to be a patron of Vechs. Yeah, I guess you could call it a private server, and I guess we'll just clear up some common questions that people might ask. It is not against the EULA. What the EULA tries to prevent is pay-to-win servers where people get advantages by buying items for money. Here, everybody's on the same scale. They all pay the same entry fee, so it is kosher. All right, so what I want to do, I want to spend some currency. We want to go to the market. Yeah, let's head off in this direction. I've got some gold. I've got some experience bottles. So we should be able to do some stuff. There's also an area where you can scrap certain things. You can scrap leather. You can scrap gold items. I don't remember what else you can do. So here we can get dyes and blocks. Let's come back to there. This is an inn. I think that's just for flavor. I don't think you actually buy anything there. Hello! Over here are some teleporters that will let you get to various areas. Now, this all counts, costs experience. So if you want to go to Davian Outpost Eastwatch, that costs 5 experience levels, so I can't actually use that. The only one that doesn't cost experience is that one down there that leads to the Golden Jungle, which you have to get attuned to. That's player housing. You have to get attuned to the Golden Jungle by beating the dungeon, which has 4 levels. And I haven't done that yet, so I can't go there. I don't know what it looks like. Here is the Vanguard Market, so we can shop for some stuff. Here's all the stuff I've acquired over my 4 or 5 hours playing. Gold ingots, gold nuggets. So we've either got experience or gold to spend, and the server runs on a currency of gold. So the lowercase g, that is a gold nugget. Uppercase G, that's a gold ingot. And double uppercase G, that's a gold block. Gold block. Okay, so leather, I don't want to buy 25. Now, you're going to get stone tools and weapons. You're going to get leather. You're going to get various things just from killing enemies. So let's not spend our money there. Let's see, what's this? Book and quill, some food. I've got plenty of food right now. That you will also get food. You get steaks fairly frequently from killing spiders. Iron chest plate. Okay, I'm not spending my money on that now, but that's something to look forward to. And I have yet to use a shield. This is not worth it. 33 gold ingots, or gold nuggets for a stone sword. You can get that killing monsters. Don't buy that. Wood axe. I wouldn't buy that either, or that. Just go kill things. You'll find one. A chest is 50G, but if you kill creepers, or maybe it's just any monster in general, I'm not really sure what the drop rates are. But you can definitely get wooden blocks very rarely by killing monsters. So I've got 8 oak woods and 2 birch woods. So I can make 2 double chests with that and a crafting bench with that. So I think we'll use that for storage. The chest is just too expensive otherwise. These are empty. If you find some chests, especially when we go out to the East Commons, you'll find stuff like, yeah, like just wooden swords laying around that you can just pick up and use. No big deal. The one thing I do want is right here, Ender Chest. I don't know if there's going to be a more convenient way to get one of these, so I think I'm going to spend 16 of my ingots on that. So make sure you have exact change and space in your inventory, and stand super close. You got to be right up against it. Bam, Ender Chest. There we go. 1 anvil. I don't need an anvil yet, and I don't have enough to buy it. But that will probably be the next purchase. I just needed some place to store my stuff, and I wanted to do that before I attempted the dungeon. All right, so home sweet home. Let's put the stuff down here. Just a little starter plot just to store my stuff. Get my things out. Gonna need the wood. And it occurred to me that blocks like this, it's probably gonna be much more economical in the long term to just make pickaxes out of like wood and stuff, and then go dig them up out of the, well, the environment, which we'll get to in a bit. But for now, at least we will have to make 1 pickaxe out of my wood. Am I going to get an achievement for this? There we go. Time to mine. Yeah. Okay, and then let's put you down there. Pretty good, and I guess that's good enough. Let's put my experience in there. Let's not accidentally toss it. Want to be sure to use it on purpose. Basically, just dump everything in here. Now, some of this stuff, I don't know if there's any point to hoarding it, like the bones and the spider eyes, the rotten flesh. That stuff may have no purpose in this map. I'm not exactly sure, because I haven't been to the later areas yet. I've just been holding on to it just in case. Might have to, well, I might not have to get rid of it, but it might be smart to get rid of it if it's actually worthless. But the leather, that is worthwhile. You can break that down either for gold or experience. I'm not sure which. A little bit fuzzy. Anyway, okay, so let's dump this stuff in here. Then let's go look at the commons. So there's Valgard City that I just came from, and this is the East Commons. This is the outpost that you can teleport here from the city, from that teleporter area. I think it takes 5 levels, and if you want to get back, there's a teleporter back directly that goes back. Teleporting back always takes 0. And this area resets once a week, so anything that the players build, or any kind of tunnels that they dig, or I should say I, or we, because I'm one of them, that all gets reset once a week, and I'm actually pretty amazed and impressed by how much the server has changed in just 1 week. Last week, this whole area was green. It wasn't grass, because that would allow you to do too much, like make farms, but it was all of this green stained clay to simulate grass, and it was covered in actual trees. Well, trees that you would only get slabs from. There's a lot of limitations here, so no actual wood, no actual grass, no actual farms, no actual infinite food. But it was all green and covered in what looked like trees, I guess we'll say, and that has changed. And what I can gather is that Vechs changed it because the players were doing nothing but fishing all the time and chopping down the trees. So this is like global warming a little bit. Last week there was a mushroom farm right here, and looks like it's gone. Oh no, it's here. Have people started to rebuild it? Yeah, they've rebuilt it because all this resets. I'm not sure if this open space here resets or if Vechs put this here. I'm not sure about that. I've only been playing for a few days. This is the first time I've seen the server reset. So I'm not exactly sure how much resets and how much stays the same. Like this gate, this was not here. The path looked a bit different. There was this tunnel, but there were trees. But people had chopped up most of the wood slabs of the trees, which is where I got those slabs I had a bit ago. And I'm wondering how I'm going to get blocks to place, because one of the most important things for combat in this game, somebody built that, by the way, which is hilarious, Amlump, as Good likes to pronounce it. One of the most important things in the game for combat is blocks, and that is more true than ever. And I guess I need to get a pickaxe, huh? And I'm not sure if my wood pickaxe can break these, or if I need to save up ingots to make a gold pickaxe. I guess we can test that out. And kill any monsters we find. This server, playing for the last few days or so, this has been my introduction to 1.9 combat, which is wildly different from previous combat in the game. Okay, let's grab that. So the changes to combat are kind of simple, but they change things a lot, and you might not realize it right away. So one of the major changes that you might not think is significant, but is that players and mobs all have collision boxes again. You can bump into them and push them. You can't walk through a player. They're not transparent, if you will. Oh, look at this. Free ingots. I guess some monsters just burnt up. All right, let's try out this. Can we do... Oh, we can. Okay, we can do that. What about the stone? Oh, we can. Okay, lovely. All right, so we can make do with stone pickaxes. This looks like players have already carved it away, which is possible. I did some looking around before starting the video, and players have already built... Like, this all reset on Monday, and players have already been going berserk, building stuff and making tunnels and forts and stuff. This is the East Commons. There's a cave system in the middle. It's a giant floating island. There's a cave system in the middle. This is a little... This was here before. I think this is part of the, like, the permanent part of the server. There's a creeper over there. There's a cave system in the middle, and then beyond that, there's a little, like a caldera hot springs lake area where people do a lot of fishing. It's also good for fighting enemies because the mob spawns are pretty thick. So yeah, so the important thing to remember is that mobs, you cannot run through them. So if you're in a cave system, if you get surrounded, you're probably going to die if you can't kill them all. Now, the other change is that weapons go much slower. There's that little recharge bar. This may be old news to some of you, but for me, it's brand new because I've been playing in beta 1.7.3 for a while. Your weapons go slower. And if you try to swing before that bar fills up, the damage you deal is much less. So you no longer block with a sword. That's gone. You have to use a shield to block. So you can use a sword, which swings faster. It recharges faster. Or you can use an axe, which swings slower. It recharges slower. But it does more damage. So what I found is that the axe is basically the best weapon unless you're getting swarmed and you're trying to knock back enemies. Then maybe use a sword because it's faster. We can see if we can find... There's a creeper and a skeleton. Skeletons are super dangerous now, so you want to avoid them unless you have a bow or unless you're in close quarters and you can line of sight them so they can't shoot you very well. So I'm actually not going to bother that guy. So I've played here for a few hours. I got up to level 35, but I've died twice so far. Both times it was by getting surrounded by enemies. One time was in these caves. If I go farther down into these caves, it gets a lot more compressed. The caves get smaller. That's probably for fighting Enderman, by the way. The caves get smaller, and basically what happened is there were about 3 zombies and a skeleton on one side. I need some blocks. Let's go ahead and break some. 3 zombies and a skeleton on one side. And I was deciding how to attack them. When I looked behind me, and lo and behold, 3 spiders spawned. And I started... Oh, okay, that is an Enderman. I need a place to stand so we don't get killed. Crit attacks are more important than ever. Because you're slower, so you have to maximize your damage. That's the way to do it. These little dudes are your worst nightmare because they're hard to hit. And they do a stupid amount of damage. That guy nearly killed me. They are serious business. I really hate those guys. I've always thought that the baby zombies were a bad mob design. I've said this before. You can see I'm getting random drops. I got a piece of bread, a stone sword, so you don't need to buy that kind of stuff. Just come here and kill stuff. Baby zombies, man, they are fast and they have the same health and do the same damage as adult. They should either have lower health and do high damage or do low damage, have high health. They're overpowered. They've always been overpowered, and I'll complain about them till the day I die. Okay, let's put these here. Now I got some blocks. That's good. You'll occasionally get wood blocks from, I think from creepers most common. I don't know if other things drop them. And if we can farm that Enderman, that'll be good. That is easy experience if you've got an overhang. And nothing else coming after you. Sun's going down. So first time I died was back in these caves, back there. And I was in a narrow part. I was trying to assault some zombies on one side and spiders spawned behind me. And they all converged on me. And because there is, like I'll show you, bump, I just bounce into him, I get hits. I can't run through him. Yeah, I got overwhelmed. I tried to place some blocks, but I wasn't fast enough. And all I had were slabs, too, so it wasn't as effective. Yeah, I got swarmed and died. And the other time... Actually, let's wait till I have 4. The other time I died, I was out in the open, and there was just a ton of monsters. And I was low on food... And I guess I just lost my my discipline. Low on food. Eventually got shot by a few skeletons. Had to run away. Tried to run. Had no food. Running out of food bars to sprint with, etc. Got hit by the last random shot and died. There's a skeleton. Let's leave him alone. But yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, see that guy King in the chat down here. Only thing worse than skeletons is baby zombies, I swear. Yep, pretty much. They are really hard to hit. And if you're being attacked by more than one thing, they can be a death sentence. So, if you want to get to the fishing village, the best way that I know is through this cave, which can be fairly dangerous. So, probably the best way is just to sprint, but it looks like people have lit it up. There's little shacks here and there, little bases to repair, to rest, to whatever, to run away from stuff. Oh, he's fighting 2 baby zombies. Let's go see if he needs help. He might not, but oh, he's running. He's running. Okay. Oh, I shot it to him, but I distracted it. Anyway, so, the fishing village is through here. You can see there's a lot of mobs here. This is a kind of a popular area for farming enemies. For loots, I'm just going to run through and try to outrun stuff. Should be fine. I think most of this area is already lit up. I'm not sure what it was like right after the server reset. probably not lit up. I think people have gone and lit it up. Oh, there's a skeleton there. Okay, let's just... Oh, okay. Missed. I have to run by there. We might be okay, but we might not. Here comes a zombie. Let's kill him. He's easy pickings. All right, maybe we get a drop. Whoop, careful. Experience. Oh, a bow. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's get back up. Okay, so this is a big cave. I have not been down there because it seems a little bit too dangerous for my taste. I don't know if those go anywhere. The way to get to the dungeon is through one of these caves, but I don't remember exactly where. There was a shortcut people had dug with signs labeling it last week. But that is reset, so I'm not exactly sure how to get there, to be honest. Doesn't matter right now. Oh, okay, my axe broke. But in just the time it spent, the time I spent using that axe, I had all this stuff drop. So you really do not need to buy weapons. Unless you're trying to skip gear to get, like, some good stuff. To go take on something more dangerous than natural spawns. This guy, yes! Look at that. Gold boots! There's a scrapper in town that lets you break down gold armor for gold ingots. Or maybe it's just gold nuggets. I'm not sure exactly what the exchange rate is. But that can be pretty useful. I switched back to leather and chain. Because whoa, okay, we're just running. Wow, I don't want to deal with that. I don't know what the exchange rate is. Whoa. Okay, there's a fishing village. We're here. Let's run away from those guys. There's a spider. Okay, but we should be safe now. Go ahead and use some steak. I'm not sure how much of this is built. All this wood stuff, I think that's built by the players. This sand stuff, I'm not sure. There used to be a lot of stuff built with slabs because the wood slabs, because people were chopping down trees, but the trees are all gone. So maybe people built this, I'm not sure. But this is the fishing village. People like to fish here. There is not a teleporter to get you back to spawn, or to the town from here that I know of. There was a suicide machine over there. It might be gone. There is also a random mob, a special one that spawns you need to be careful of. It has this spectral effect, which means it's been artificially shot with a spectral arrow, so you can see its outline through things. It is a ghostly fisherman. Watch out for those guys. They do a lot of damage. I think you can also find slimes here. Yeah, okay, so I think that's probably Echo Unfriendly Pier. Oh, that's funny. I think that's probably about it for the first episode. Let me know what you guys think. What you'd like to see me do. There is the dungeon to explore, which we'll probably look into next episode. There's a bit of cake there. There were beds and all kinds of stuff here last time. I guess people haven't built that yet. Not sure what that is. But yeah, we'll probably take on the dungeon next time and maybe do... oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, where's the house? Oh, look at that. Probably do some co-op stuff with Vechs. I'm talking too fast. Tripping over my words. But that's the end of this episode. We'll see you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.